Caitlin's brand just got a whole lot bigger.
Yeah, you know, you've made it big when you're hanging out with Jake from State Farm. The insurance company announced the deal Tuesday morning.
There's just something about Caitlin Clark that keeps people completely locked in. Sure, her jump shot is unreal, but her marketing presence is on a whole different level. She isn't just playing basketball. She's actively reshaping how a modern athlete becomes a brand in real time. Caitlin made history as the first NCAA athlete ever to headline a national State Farm commercial, and she didn't simply appear in it. She owned every second.
Caitlin Clark from the logo!
You know, life would be easier if I could do everything from the logo.
Allow me to assist.
Pickles.
Even before the Super Bowl spotlight, before the buzz around her signature shoe, and before casual fans even knew how to spell her name, Caitlin was already changing the energy both on the court and beyond it.
Her name is tied to Nike. She's their newest signature athlete.
Fox 59's Scarlett O'Hara went to the pregame party, which was decked out in her new logo, which was just unveiled today.
In that first State Farm commercial, she looked completely at home on camera, like she'd been doing it for years. Every line landed perfectly. Every reaction felt genuine. Her chemistry with Jake from State Farm had fans saying she quietly stole the entire ad. She didn't try to act like anyone else. She was just herself, and the camera loved it.
Signature shoes and apparel debut next year.
I'm gonna buy everything with that logo on. I don't care if it's a dog food bowl with the Caitlin Clark logo. I'm getting.
The commercial spread everywhere almost instantly. TikTok, Instagram, and X were flooded with clips, memes, and non-stop reactions. According to the Shorty Awards, the campaign generated 29.2 million video views, more than 115,000 social engagements, and over 157 million impressions across State Farm's channels alone.
It's something that is obviously a good brand deal. You know, Gatorade have done a good job promoting her. Wilson done a great job promoting her. You know what I'll say?
Suddenly, even people who had never watched a women's basketball game knew exactly who Caitlin Clark was.
The best, obviously, all the deals that gets Caitlin Clark in the room with the billionaires.
Later, EDO's Women's Sports TV Outcomes report revealed that Caitlin's State Farm commercial was 46% more effective at driving engagement than the average State Farm ad, which is honestly wild. The magic wasn't just in the script. It lived in the small details fans couldn't stop talking about. The pause before a punchline, the subtle smirk, the effortless way she handled the ball while speaking. That authenticity is what brands dream of. She didn't come across like a paid actor. She felt like your favorite hooper who just happened to be in a commercial. That single ad opened the door to bigger, louder, and more lucrative opportunities, and she walked straight through without hesitation.
Logo is literally CC, and I think this was legendary, bro, for them to set it up the way that they did. Now, it's long overdue, like I stated, but guys, this is about damn time. Let's offer some the best news we done got in a mighty long time.
Not long after, Nike tapped her for its first women's basketball-led Super Bowl commercial in 27 years. Gatorade launched a limited edition bottle built around her routine, and Wilson unveiled its first ever female signature basketball collection with her front and center. Each collaboration wasn't just, here's a product. It told a story that connected fans directly to her journey, her grind, and her personality. This is where Caitlin truly flipped the script and handed brands a new blueprint for modern sports marketing. She wasn't just signing deals. She was building a universe where everything felt connected, intentional, and authentic, all while still torching defenses like nothing off the court was slowing her down. Think about this. Nike had gone nearly 3 decades without a women's basketball Super Bowl ad, then came back with pure heat and put Caitlin at the center of it. She's now locked in as Nike's newest signature athlete, and they didn't ease into it. They went all in with a 30-second Super Bowl spot. She shared the screen with Aya Wilson, Sabrina Ionescu, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Sha'Carri Richardson, Jordan Chiles, and other elite athletes, instantly making her look like she already belonged in that top-tier club. The message: you'll be told you can't do it, so do it anyway. You can't win, so win. Lands as both a challenge and a rallying cry. Narrated by the GOAT and set to Led Zeppelin, the ad feels like a highlight reel for every underdog who refused to fold. Within 24 hours, It pulled in over 66 million views and an estimated $4.2 million in earned media value, which is insane for a Super Bowl debut. Ipsos reported that the spot outperformed every other Super Bowl 59 ad, earning 75% positive sentiment and ranking in the top 1% for social power. That's not just a good ad, that's dominance. And it gets even crazier. Analysts estimate Caitlin drives around 26.5% of all WNBA economic activity, from ticket sales to merchandise to TV ratings. One player fueling more than a quarter of the league's revenue is unheard of. She's not just playing in the W, she's basically a walking stimulus package. With one Super Bowl commercial, she bridged two worlds: massive corporate sports branding and the grassroots hoop culture that's been pushing women's basketball forward for years. Nike reportedly spent around $16 million on that Super Bowl slot and trusted her to make it count. 8. And she delivered, no question about it. Then Gatorade stepped in and built an entire campaign around her full routine: hydration, recovery, performance, the complete package tied directly to Caitlin Clark's work ethic and playing style. Suddenly, every sip, every bottle, every pre-workout moment felt Caitlin approved, and fans treated it like a badge of loyalty. The limited edition Gatorade bottle quickly turned into a collectible. Stores sold out within days, scrambling to restock as fans hunted them down. TikTok went wild with unboxings and routine videos, and the You Can campaign, with Caitlin as the face, saw its limited edition bottle and towel sell out in about a day. This wasn't a basic endorsement, it was ecosystem marketing. Caitlin wasn't just holding the product, she was the lifestyle built around it. Kids, hoopers, and casual fans started copying her routines like they were following a blueprint to become Caitlin, and that's exactly what brands dream of. Then Wilson pulled up. Caitlin launched the first ever female signature basketball collection with a brand, and she wasn't just posing for photos and calling it a day, she was co-creating. She had input on the colors, the design, the feel, and the smallest details, so the ball actually matched her on-court vibe. To put it in perspective, when LeBron James dropped his first signature shoe in 2003, it was a turning point for Nike and the NBA. Caitlin just did the women's basketball version of that, except she pulled it off before fully settling into her WNBA career. Just when it felt like the hype couldn't climb any higher, Nike revealed her personal logo: 2 interlocking C's. Some people initially called it basic, but that simplicity is exactly why it works. It's clean, versatile, and easy to put on anything: hoodies, tees, shoes, bags, and it instantly looks official and elite. Her first full signature shoe is set to drop in October 2026, only about 3 years into her pro career, and sneaker expert Nick DiPaula estimates that launch alone could generate between $100 million and $150 million in sales. Those are numbers usually reserved for long-established superstars, not someone just getting started. And it doesn't stop with gear. Forbes named her one of the most powerful women in sports, noting that she earned $8.1 million as a rookie with multiple major endorsements already locked in. Nike doesn't see her as just an athlete. They see her as a long-term marketing engine with real cultural pull. Between March and April 2024, her Instagram following jumped by roughly 775,000, while her TikTok audience grew by 57%. That kind of surge proves fans aren't just watching, they're locked in, sharing, and riding with her every move. Stack her up against other rising WNBA stars, and the difference becomes even clearer. Sabrina Ionescu has elite skill and strong endorsement growth, but she hasn't headlined a Super Bowl commercial or led a global viral campaign on this scale. At least not yet. Angel Reese made a lot of noise early with a major Reebok deal, but reports suggest sales didn't meet expectations, and the buzz cooled off by mid-season. Aya Wilson is a certified superstar with Nike backing and strong brand recognition, but she didn't enter the league already carrying this level of viral marketing heat. Jewel Lloyd is a proven force with consistent sponsorships, yet her campaigns haven't broken into mainstream conversation the way Caitlin's have. Ryan Howard arrived as a rookie phenom with strong nil momentum, but she hasn't had that one national ad plus signature product combo that converts casual viewers into real paying customers. Caitlin, on the other hand, pulled more than 66 million views in a single day with her Nike Super Bowl spot, generated millions in earned media, and backed it up with real product sell-through. From Gatorade drops to Wilson collections, she's not just getting clicks, she's moving actual inventory and pulling new eyes into women's basketball like a magnet. The bottom line is this: she's been building a pro-level brand before fully settling into the WNBA, leaving most of her peers chasing her shadow in marketing impact, fan engagement, and social reach. If you like seeing how this side of the game really works, hit subscribe now. This is the part nobody breaks down on TV, but it's where the real money and power live. Most athletes can hoop, some can act, a few can sell, but Caitlin Clark is doing all three at once and turning it into an empire in real time. The WNBA, brands, and fans are now seeing what happens when talent, timing, and vision line up perfectly around one player. So here's the question: who should lock her in next? Apple, Amazon, Netflix, a streaming doc, a tech partnership, or a full-on crossover brand? Drop your pick in the comments.